straight. I don't know if we're straight. That looks straight to me. Hi, welcome to my home. I love that you're here. I'm so happy you're here. And I just have a few things to show you. A few things just to chat about. My whole house is bonkers right now. We had an amazing spring break. Loved our little getaway. I will try to fit in some video clips of Moab, Utah. One of my favorite places in the whole world. It never gets old for me. There's just something so healing and reverent about being in the desert, in the American Southwest, I feel like. It's just so vast and huge, and the mountain formations are they're massive. The cameras can't even capture how massive and grand everything is. And I don't know, I just like feeling part of it all. We are part of this world, and it's beautiful, and what a privilege to get to go see that part of the world. So I will try. Oh, I keep kicking the table. I will try to put in some video clips of our getaway, and I don't want to make this too long, so I'll try. And I'm having the worst hair day. I'm trying to make this haircut work, and I'm just really struggling. So if I pick at my hair, I'm really sorry. I'm just going to try not to, but I need a celebrity hairstylist to come and show me what I'm doing wrong, but that's neither here nor there. I should try to write things down so that my thoughts are more organized. My backyard dreams are coming true. So excited. There is currently a crew in my backyard right now doing kind of just a basic backyard build. The one of the biggest downsides of building a custom home is you have to put in the yard. And I hate it. I love it, but I hate how expensive it is, and I hate how I can't make decisions very easily. So I've changed my mind about 3 or 4 times about which plants I really, really want. Trees. It's a big deal. You got to pick the right tree. So so it's fun. It's one of those sacrifices we have to make to get it done, but I have been wanting grass and backyard enjoyment for a long time. For many, many years, we've had a dirt lot. It's time. So I'm going to move this chair. I keep bumping it. We're not going to do a pool. I know we live in Arizona and we're not putting in a pool. I have taken care of a pool multiple times in my life. We lived in a rental with a pool. Never again. For those of you who have one, good on you. We also don't have a great pool company who can come and help with maintenance over here. We've had a horrible experience with the local pool maintenance people, so we're on our own. We are on our, if anything breaks, if anything needs cleaned, or pool pumps go out often. All the little bells and whistles that make a swimming pool so magical take a lot of maintenance, and we're not about that life. So we can say that we've done it, and we can honestly say, no thanks, not for us. Plus, that last summer that we were in our pool rental house, I couldn't get my kids to go outside and use it. I kept telling them and threatening them, this is it. This is your last summer. We're not going to have a pool. You should go use it. And they didn't care. So that was a huge revelation to me that I don't care. I don't want one. I don't want to deal with it. I don't want my grandbabies drowning in a pool. I don't want the maintenance. I don't want the cost. So there you have it. We're not putting in a pool. We are going to put in a lot of pavers to have entertaining, dinners, patio furniture, whatever. And we're going to have a grass area, a big chunk of grass. And we are going to put in a little cement racetrack around the grass so that we can roller skate, ride bicycles, tricycles, whatever on the racetrack. We actually want to go get a go-kart. There's these little go-karts that go really fast, and I think my husband would have a blast that during that time when we are blessed with grandchildren and they need something fun to do in the backyard. I have a feeling my husband is going to be like, we're going to have a little mini NASCAR track out there. I don't know, but I can't wait to show you all when it's done. Currently, we are still kind of thinking through some things, but at the moment, the things that are in progress are the pavers. The dirt is being leveled right now for grass prep, and then we have an in-ground pit trampoline. It's huge, it's beautiful, it's glorious. I'm so excited. I feel like every backyard needs one. I know, broken arms, I know. I have never had an issue. I did hurt my tailbone when I was a kid, but I grew up with an in-ground rectangular trampoline. My grandfather always had one. That was the highlight of my life. We didn't own one, but my grandfather did. He was amazing. He built all kinds of playground equipment on his property. He welded metal and made these giant metal swings that went on forever. I mean, they were just huge. You could just swing as deep and wide as you could go. And then he had made a teeter-totter, that like a seesaw, out of tractor seats and a bent metal. I don't know. I want to find a picture, but we hurt ourselves more on the teeter-totter than on anything. Just because if you got your feet trapped up under the tractor seat, it'll just cut your legs in half. We hurt ourselves a lot, but I feel like that's part of childhood. Anywho, I digress. Backyard's happening. I'm really pushing for a garden area. So my husband's not interested. I don't care. I'm interested. I think I'm on my own. If I'm going to have any garden bed of any kind, I am going to have to build it myself. I wish I had all the materials here and I could just ask the crew out there, can you just build these garden beds for me? But I don't think they want to do that. So I will not abuse that privilege, but I'm giddy. That's a lot of information about the fact that my backyard is happening. Sunsets, we can watch the sunset. We can enjoy the beautiful mountain. We can enjoy our beautiful views without looking at an unsightly dirt lot. So that is major and huge and exciting. So exciting. This is what's been going on. Hi, buddy. You gonna go out there with me? So all of this is new. And there is the trampoline kit. That is a big girl. We're getting pavers. And here is the giant pit. Oh, silty. This is silty. Sandy silt. Oh my gosh. They're gonna concrete this pit for a trampoline. That's gonna be like a garden area. I need a porch swing right there. I don't know how to install that though. So far, so good. Remy, what are you finding? And spring break project, my spring break project is that I made 18 of these beautiful squares. 18, this is just the Sunburst Granny Square. Blossom Crochet has a really beautiful brand new tutorial on how to do these. These are just still a little bit wet. I had to pull these off because my blocker can't handle 18, and these are still kind of this. It's been a couple of days that they've been on this blocker, and these are still really damp in here, so I needed to give them some breathing room, and then I'll put these back on. But I think that the shape is pretty well blocked. I think they're okay. So that needed to happen. I absolutely loathe this yarn. It's awful. It is awful, Sunburst Granny. It's a cotton blend. I believe it's Lion brand cotton polyester or something, but it is so splitty. And when you're making like puff stitches, and it catches everything. It catches on the hook all the time. So I have got, let me see if you can see. Let me find one. Oh, here's one. Like here's a spot where something caught it. That could have just been from blocking, but no, it's not. I don't know what that's from. So I have had to go through with a needle and try to just pull anywhere that has caught. Oh, the amount of time it took to make just one of these. So this one is a good example. I'm going to try to see if you can see this little puff right here has been caught, and I've tried to pull everything through to make it look better, but I don't know what kind of bag this is going to make. So I'm making the Hannah beach bag pattern. I will put the picture right here and the link of where you can get the pattern. I love this pattern because you can make any granny. You can do any style. I love the diagram that she provides of how to arrange it and then how to do the handle. It's just really, really good instruction for someone who I don't really want to think about it. So I love that pattern a lot. I use it. I've used it a few times. So I'm excited to have a neutral bag, but I don't know how durable the bag is going to be because the yarn is so splitty. You know, you could put anything in it and it's going to catch and like make a it's going to pull the yarn. I don't know. I just wanted a creamy neutral bag, and that yarn looked like it would be perfect for it. Wrong. I would just use either a standard acrylic or standard cotton, but not the cotton blend. I don't know. If I could do it all over again, I would have just done standard cotton. But this is what I had in my stash, so I'm going to use it. And hopefully next time I can show you this gorgeous bag. And I'm making another one in navy blue. So the bag will mostly be this dark blue. But I kind of like the turquoisey nautical kind of look of this. Not so vivid as my other one, but I like it. I tried it with yellow in the middle, with a yellow, but I didn't like it. So I think if I can just keep cracking on these, and these are working up so much faster than these, just because the acrylic isn't splitting and catching, and I don't have to pull any stitches out on a regular basis. I just can keep going, and I can hammer these out quickly. I have to tie in 2, 4, 6, 8, because 2 for each color, 2 tails for each color. That's not bad though. It works up quickly, and I have been watching my favorite podcasts and listening to a really good book, so it passes the time. So I'm looking forward to showing you a new navy blue bag and a creamy bag. That is coming soon. And I have to show you the bag that's holding my blanket. Where did I get this? It is magical. It's got glitter all through it. It's called Packed Party. Packed Party. They have all kinds of little zipper bags, but it was for Christmas one year and I couldn't resist this one, but it is absolutely fun. You know, who doesn't love a little glitter? But it's perfect for this blanket. So that's what I keep it in. My beautiful Advent blanket is coming along so nicely. Ooh. I've got thread everywhere. I'm currently working on this color, and this is where we're at so far. Oh no. Okay. I must have been working on it and then put a whole bunch of yarn back in. So we're here, and we've gone through these beautiful ones. I'm losing my mohair here. And this is still my favorite. I think, what is this one called? Like the blossomy looking one. Truthfully, it's like it's more the size of a wrap. Ooh, it's more the width of a wrap. Oh, but it's so warm and cozy. Oh, I bumped the table. I'm sorry. It's so warm and cozy, but I'm gonna put some width. I'm gonna give it like width on this side of a solid color. I should have made it wider. I don't know. I thought I knew what I was doing, but when do I ever know what I'm doing? I'm absolutely in love with the peachy colors that are coming in right now. This was so fun. But this peachy pink is so pretty. Perfect for my mood for spring. So what's left of these? This beautiful box has been my work box. So I have, I don't know if you can see everything. I have all my little pieces left, but I have got mostly the peaches, some peaches. This is the solid, or I mean the large skein that came with it, which I think I'm gonna do my panel, the side panel that I want to make it wider. I think I'm just going to do it all in this. And I'm saving all of my remnant because these can make little tiny hexies or something. They can make something. So there they all are. The box is almost empty. I have had so much fun. Oops. Working on that blanket. I'm really excited to finish it and use it. It's really warm. I love it. And that's why I like getting Advent yarn, is because I work on it and I enjoy it for a long, long time. So I'm looking forward to, I think April is when the Advent yarn dyers put their Advent boxes up for sale so that they can work on it all summer and have it ready by Christmas. So you should get in on it, get yourself an Advent calendar and make something cute. There isn't a whole lot of crochet Advent beautiful things that I like. A lot of people are making scarves and shawls, which I don't wear them. I've tried to wear them. I just don't wear scarves and shawls very often. However, I am going to make one, and I'll show you which one because I got some new yarn. But I'll talk about that in a second. Cherry Heart, Sandra from Cherry Heart has a beautiful wrap. I forgot what it's called. Baubles and something. Baubles and Berries? I don't know. She has a beautiful wrap that she used Advent yarn with, and it's stunning. But I didn't want to wrap. I didn't want to make that. But it's a really good idea if you just need a little bit of inspiration. Sandra has some good inspiration. She also has a Nature's Walk crochet along pattern. And there's lots and lots of squares in the pattern that you make, and you make a big blanket with it. I think that would make a wonderful Advent blanket, which I might use my elderflower stitches yarn and do a Nature's Walk blanket with that. I haven't decided. I have a lot of yarn from elderflower stitches, and it's all very similar. So I might use 2 years worth in one blanket. I'm not sure. We'll see. That's for another day. But my vision board that I have talked to you before about is coming along. It's amazing how it works, but it's coming along. This is one of those items, so I'm excited to put a little mark on the things I have made off of my board. But this is not on my vision board. I saw this on Instagram. I think her name is Nicole from Hue Loco. First of all, she just dyes some of the most beautiful yarn ever. So on Instagram, this shawl caught my eye. Like, I took a deep breath. And this is the yarn set that she used to make it with. So there's 3 colors here. She used this for the tassels and this for the main base. I am so in love with it. This is from her chicken colorway. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce this. The colorway is Appenzeller Spitzhauben Rooster. Cherry and Poppy are the minis, and this is the rooster with all of its many, many colors. I wish I could open it all up for you. So, hand dyed in Colorado, merino sock set. It's merino wool, 80/20 merino nylon. So, wonderful for the sock makers out there, but I'm going to make that shawl. And I think I'll wear it. Those colors, I just feel like the red with the kind of gray and white charcoaly color, it just pops. And I think it's stunning. So, new yarn. Did I need it? Heavens no. Isn't that the way it works though? I have been really, really good though. I have not bought any yarn for a very long time other than the cotton for the amigurumi. Does that count if that's for something else? I have not purchased any blanket making, any hand dyed, nothing from Hobby Lobby, nothing from Lovecrafts except for the cotton, which I needed for a different skill set. So you have to have the supplies you need for the skill set you're working on, right? Anyway, I tell myself I haven't bought yarn, okay? It feels good to hear. And then my brain's like, hey, remember that big box of yarn? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay. That's it. That's all I have to show you. I just finished this beautiful book. Naturally, I can't remember the name of it, but I will put the title here. So fun to read. There is a couple of F-bombs if that's something you don't enjoy, but I loved how creative and clever the author was in having the octopus share his side of the story and share what he's picked up on just from people talking and having conversations around him, and octopus being highly intelligent creatures. I just thought it was fascinating and genius and clever and totally realistic. You know, it's sometimes I think when you take creative freedoms, it can kind of make the story a little bit not realistic. But the whole time I thought, well, this could be possible. It could be possible. How do we know what an octopus is thinking? And if they're super intelligent, then why couldn't this happen? So, and they can break out of things, and they can do little puzzles. Scientists do have octopus solving little puzzles that they can do. So why not? Anyway, I loved this book. I loved the story. So I highly recommend it. You can find me on Goodreads if you just need some really good book ideas. I really do try to write a review on every book that I read, and I'm pretty picky. So I'm sorry if I don't love a book that you love, but that's okay. A lot of people don't love the books I love, and that's okay. I just let you know what I think, and if there's any sexual graphic scenes or nudity or anything like that, I try to mention those things because I have daughters, and I appreciate when I know what's in a book. There's no rating system. There's no online site that I know of that lets you know if a book is full of F-bombs or not. I've just become familiar with certain authors and certain types of book that I'm always prepared. I know that this particular author is always going to use bad language, so I try not to read those books, but sometimes I look past it and I enjoy the story. So I just like to let you know, just so you know. Oh my gosh, and I'm enjoying, I really want to try to put my fingernail video up, only because I'm obsessed with this company. So I think the color scheme is like fun fair. Carnival. Like, I don't know. I'll probably get bored this week and change it, but the beauty of the nail company that I'm in love with is that I can do that. I can take it off quickly. I can do a new set quickly. It dries quick. It lasts an entire week, which is my attention span, without chipping. So one of my pet peeves is when I'm going somewhere and I want to look nice and my fingernails have chipped and I don't have time to remove all the nail polish. I just feel like it looks trashy. I'm very self-conscious if my nails have chipped polish. It just bothers me. It looks unkept, sloppy. So this nail company, I am sold. So I will try to put that together, and I benefit nothing from it. I get nothing from it. I just want to share. When I find something amazing, I want to share it with the world because there aren't that many impressive things out there. There aren't that many products that work the way they say they're going to work. So, oh yeah, I've got a mountain of laundry to do. That's the other thing. The day we were leaving on our trip, my dryer died. The motherboard on the dryer quit working. I know this because my husband is a genius and he pulled it apart and he pulled the motherboard off, and I think he diagnosed it correctly. He's brilliant. He can fix absolutely anything. And so we just installed the new part. It came yesterday. So packing for a trip needing 4 more loads of laundry to wash, it died. Completely died. So thank goodness for my beautiful mom. I was able to take some wet laundry to her house, and then I finished washing and drying the rest over there. But it's like a 10-minute back and forth. So I was going to her house back and forth all day that Friday, packing and cleaning, going back and doing another load. And bless her heart, she did a lot of it for me. She switched out the laundry for me. Love her. She's an angel. And so we got that done, but we didn't have time to fix it before we left. So I knew I had to do all the laundry at the condo before we came home because I did not have the ability to do laundry until we got the part that we needed. So I can honestly say I have never in my life taken for granted my washer and dryer in my house. I have had to go without before. I have had to visit laundromats many times, even when my children were small, because the washing machine died. It's very inconvenient, but I have never taken for granted a fully functional laundry room. So I did miss being able to do laundry when I want, but now it's all fixed and I have a pile of laundry and I'm grateful that I get to do it at home. So there is that. So I do have a giant mountain of laundry, but at least I can do it here and not at the laundromat. So that was another little bit of bonkers. It's just been one thing after the other here. Not quiet, not boring. That's okay. Can you hear that pounding? It's like busy excitement, busy energy outside. They're probably not as excited about it as I am, my backyard. Okay, well, that's all. I will quit rambling. I will try to throw some fun vlog footage up, and I did not take my good camera. I just used my cell phone, so the quality isn't going to be professional quality, but that's okay. I didn't want to be stuck to a camera the whole time, and I spent a lot of money getting it cleaned a couple of years ago. It was dirty from taking it on Moab trips and out in the desert, getting dust inside of it. So I no longer take it with me unless we're in our Jeep, which is enclosed. I don't know, it was so expensive to have all the lenses cleaned and the camera unit cleaned, so I don't want to do that again. So I reserve my nice camera for local short things that I can keep it covered up pretty good. Which I thought it was. I thought it was covered up really well, but it was still dirty. So there you go. Subpar vlog footage and bad cell phone photos. That's what we get. Okay, well, I hope you're staying busy. I hope you're finding some fun spring crafts. I hope you're being inspired by those things that just bring you light and joy. And I hope springtime is springing where you are. To some of you, I mean, it's probably been a very, very wet spring, winter spring. We have had more rain and snow locally than I can remember in a very, very long time. And my heart does go out to those who are suffering with flooding. I'm so sad. And we have been donating personally to places that are designed to help with the relief effort. So just know that we're thinking of you, and I hope it dries up and gets better soon for everybody. I cannot imagine how traumatic that would be to have your home, your safe place, either consumed by water or fire or earthquake or anything like that. So I've been thinking about those people a lot lately. So anyway, I'll talk to you soon. Bye.